Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. If you know somebody that is interested, tell them to tune in, too. Welcome back to another episode of Queens of Battle Rap. Your host here, Nomad. And I have a very special guest with me today by the name of Torture.
Yes, everything groovy. Torture.
I thank Torture for coming out. At the end of the last show, you saw where the gentleman Dutch was more so able to contact Torture at the very last minute. She said she was going to come through. She committed, so I have nothing but respect for Torture.
Because we kept the fire.
I'm in the building.
Right.
Uncle Rod let me in the house.
So Torture, in case anyone more so doesn't know you, where are you from?
Well, my whole hometown is Amityville, New York, but I've been in Brooklyn for, 10 plus years. So
Okay.
I'm from Brooklyn.
Okay. All right. What got you into battle rap?
Ooh, what actually got me into battle rap was I was a fan of it first.
Mm-hmm.
I was definitely a fan of it first. Started off with watching like URL battles, then I seen Queen of the Ring battles, and then I was just like, yo, like this shit's fire. Like I could do this, you know. And then shout out to City. He gave me, my first plate on We Go Hard, and ever since then, I just been battling since then.
Okay. Do you ever get mistaken? I see Millionaire Mindset thought that you were Jazz the rapper. Jax89 also at one point thought you were Jazz as well. Do people ever mistake you for?
Yeah, I don't know why.
Yeah.
I don't look like Jazz.
Right. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, sometimes they say we all look alike. Yeah. All right. So more so watching other battles kind of more so got you into it. What were some of your favorite battles to watch?
Well, my favorite battle that I watched on URL, I would say, was Sue Surf and Conceited.
Okay.
The female battles, the first female battle that I started watching was Remy and Luck. And then I started watching Hustle and E Heart.
Okay.
And then from there, Queen of the Ring came about, and then first Queen of the Ring battle also was Jazz and Sky.
Okay.
And then from there, I just started watching every other Queen of the Ring battle. So.
Right. Okay. It's funny. When you said Remy and Luck, I always think back, and I think I said it the last show too. I used to watch that battle kind of constantly, and it's one of those things where if it's playing, I can pretty much kind of recite almost. I don't want to say almost every word, and you hold me to it, but a lot of the words from that battle I can kind of recite. So it's dope that you had what? Yeah, I knew that battle. Yeah. That was one. Somebody said, "Come on, Torture, speak up. You don't got to sound cute. We see you cute. We can't hear you though."
Millionaire Mindset. Yo, who are you? Can you hear me? Like, am I not loud?
Give another thumbs up, Millionaire, or anybody if you can hear.
Are you good? Like, can you hear me, Mindset?
Maybe he just wants to get your attention. I don't know.
I think he's messing with me.
I'll tell you what you do. There's a knob right there. Right there where your hand is now. Feel that knob? Mm-hmm. Show it a knob.
Right here?
Turn that and then lift the mic up a little bit more.
Oh, so that was going down. But I think you can lift it up. Can you lift it up?
Lift it up this way?
Yeah. And
all right, how's that?
Yeah, that should be better.
That's better?
All right, so Soul Bro Harmony said you low, but we can hear you.
Low,
probably can hear now.
But they can hear me.
Thank you, Larry Shaw. Who these niggas? All right. Hey, Kenny J.
Yo.
All right, so you say you're good now. So you mentioned some of your favorite battles or whatever. Coming up, were there any female battle rappers that you kind of, I don't want to say idolized, but you kind of felt like were dope, talented? Mm-hmm. Which ones would you say?
I would say Jazz, QB. I would say Hustle. Mm-hmm. And 40 bars, maybe, but that was like after the whole, like these are the girls in the beginning. Okay. You know what I mean?
Gotcha,
so like those are the, I would say QB, Jazz, and Hustle.
Okay. So, in case anyone doesn't know, and they want to go back and kind of do their research, who are some of the people that you have battled already?
I've battled. Let's start from the beginning. I've battled Loud Life, Nobody really knows who she is, but I battled Loud Life. I battled Little Scar and We Go Hard. I battled Key Murder on We Go Hard. I did a 3-way with Furious Styles and Jade. That was a 3-way battle. And I've battled, then that's when the sparring session came about after that. I battled Cheddar.
Now I gotta say pause.
I battled Cheddar. I battled Cheddar, and then I battled Looney Bars, Pash Porter, and recently didn't really battle her, but Shuni.
Okay. And why do you say didn't really battle
because her? I didn't get to rap. Like, I blinked out during that. I'm so disappointed in myself, but, you know, I feel sorry for the next person I battle now.
Okay, gotcha. So you feel disappointed because you said you blacked out.
I just blinked out. I knew my material. It just was like, sis, get it together. And I just couldn't get it out.
Right.
I knew my material.
Yeah.
It wasn't like I didn't know my material. I switched anything around at the last minute and stuff. But
okay, let me see.
It is what it is.
Right. Somebody else, Millionaire Mindset. I want to see Torture versus KCJ.
That'll be a dope ass battle.
You're open to that?
I want to see that too.
Okay. I like KCJ.
Yeah.
I would watch that.
You watch that?
I would watch that.
I could see that.
Yeah. Let me see. Somebody said, haven't seen you in a while. Keybon, haven't seen you in a while. When's your next battle?
My next battle is February 2nd. I'm battling a guy on a Molly card. P-Eazy versus Torture. So look out for the flyer for that.
And this will be your first?
My first dude.
Okay. Are you nervous?
No.
Okay.
I'm not nervous.
Okay.
I'm going to have fun with him.
Right.
I'm going to have fun with him. I'm going to do what a lot of these females don't do with dudes when they battle him.
Okay. What don't they do? If you don't want to reveal.
I don't want to reveal it.
Okay, don't reveal. Don't reveal.
I don't want to reveal it. Y'all just got to be there or wait for it to drop to see
Ancient Chinese secret.
I mean, they call me Torture for a reason. Like,
right.
So just think about that in your head, you know.
Let me see. Mr. 420 said, Bonnie, baby. I guess you forgot. Did you mention your Bonnie battle?
Oh, shit. Yeah, I did. I'm sorry. Yeah, Bonnie. I battled Bonnie.
Right.
Damn.
And
see, I don't want to be feeling like I be having so many battles and forget to mention who I battled.
Right.
Yeah, Bonnie. I definitely battled Bonnie on Queen of the Ring.
Okay. Would you say that was probably one of your biggest battles or no?
As far as Bonnie was one of my biggest battles because of the name.
Right.
But I still feel like I don't even like that battle because of the outcome on camera. But it is what it is. It happened. But, you know, I have Bonnie on my resume. Salute to Bonnie.
Right.
Even Shuni, even though, you know, I messed up or whatever, still got Shuni on my resume. And anybody else just can't fuck with me.
Gotcha. So in terms of being, you know, as they say, one of the new girls, you know, you definitely got like two heavy hitters. And it's not to take anything away from anybody else that you have battled. Do you feel like you are that new girl to watch, to beat?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I do feel like I'm one of those new girls who is the girl that you need to beat. Okay. And a lot of the new girls want to battle me because of, you know, the name that you just mentioned.
Right.
The heavy hitter or, you know, the up and comer, the killer or whatever. I would definitely say it's me, it's Cheddar, and RX. Yeah. Maybe like, you know, Tony too. But like those are the ones that I would say is the killers.
Blanco?
Huh?
Tony Blanco?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I like?
Like the ones that people like to see and then be like, yo, this girl is killing it. You know what I mean?
They always mention you though.
Yeah, they always mention me. They mention Coffee too.
Coffee?
But Coffee gotta see me.
Okay.
You feel me? Like she be dodging everybody. She knows she's not. You crazy. You crazy. You see what he's doing? You see what he's doing right now? But you know what's crazy? Coffee says she wouldn't battle me though.
Why?
I don't know. She would battle my best friend though and get smoked, but
who's your best friend?
Tia.
Oh, TS.
TS is my best friend, yeah.
I was going to say shout out, but she ain't here. So if she was here, I'd shout out to
next time, Tia.
Shout out TS. I love her. That's
right. Next time, Tia.
Right.
That's my girl.
We can get TNT, Tia and Torture.
Exactly. But not Coffee definitely got to see me.
I got when I see you.
I mean, I'm not pressed. I'm not pressed about it because you feel me, like it is what it is, but I feel like I can definitely beat Coffee. They do mention Coffee as one of the killers out here.
Yeah.
But exactly, I don't know why Coffee is being picky when she couldn't be her first female vet. C3 smoked her. C3 smoked her and didn't even have I felt like C3 didn't even write that heavy for her and still smoked her. You feel me? I feel like Coffee knows who she can battle based on who she feel like she can beat.
Okay.
You feel me? She knows she can't beat me.
Okay.
She can't beat me.
So it's a fear thing. In terms of, I don't want to get my ass whooped that
you would
bad.
battle my best friend, but you wouldn't battle me. You would battle my best friend because of the previous battles that she's had with choking, stumbling.
Okay.
But me, I barely do that. I don't even do that.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
So it's like, be scared. Be scared.
And Tia S is fire, like you said. If she ain't choking, she fire. So her versus
And was she
Shuni
right
was
when Tia don't choke? She's fire. She smoke bitches like.
Right.
They said, Torture, you think Cardi could hang in the ring?
Kenny
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not. Next.
She can with a proper team behind her. You know, a couple other writers. You know, as long as they can write her
shit. It's
shit.
gonna be more than writers for her to.
I didn't
stand
even
in
get
there
to
with
watch.
these
Somebody
girls.
said that I was just about to watch Coffee Brown on Verbal Warzone. I didn't get to. I only saw a little snippet, but I'm gonna watch that later.
Who would you say, like, you've battled Shuni, you've battled Bonnie? Who are some other names? You know, it doesn't have to be vets, rookies. Who are some other people that you're looking to battle? For 2019, we're really trying to push this. So who else are you looking to battle?
I don't know. I'm not really
Looking for anybody.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
not really looking for anybody to battle at this point. But if somebody was to come to me and say, "Yo, I want you to battle this person," to me, I feel like it has to make sense.
Okay.
Like me and KCJ, it's a dope battle.
Yeah, I
That
would
makes
definitely watch
sense.
that. I
People
would watch
would
that.
want to see that.
I would want to see
Don't come to me asking me to battle somebody that's like, bro, what is this gonna do for me and this person?
Right.
Nothing.
Okay.
So it's like the battles just have to make sense. I'm not choosy. I'm not picky or nothing like that.
Well, can we ask a question?
Sure.
All right. So again, female battle rap is not dead, but it has been on a hiatus. Now, with you saying I don't want to battle this person, it's hard for me to try to form this question. It's like, if you don't battle enough, how can you get your name out there and up there, and and with there not being many platforms for female battle rap?
I feel like females shouldn't battle a lot. I feel like they should battle, as far, I don't know. That's a good question though, because I feel like when you battle too much and then you get the battle that you actually want, that stands you here, and you back down here. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, you fucked up this battle, so now it's who you gonna battle now? You feel me? You gotta battle a mid tier or a bottom tier or whatever just to prove that you deserve a top tier again. You feel me? So I don't know. I feel I don't have a problem. I can stay consistent. I can battle and stay. I think it's just being consistent. Like, you just have to be consistent to get what you want.
Yeah, because when Queen of the Ring was at its highest, it was like all those girls were known. You know what I mean? Like, when you talked female battle rap and you mentioned a female battle rapper, everybody knew who that girl you mentioned was.
Right.
Now right.
We was just having this conversation.
Yeah, so it's like, that's like I say, if I was to come into battle rap, if I was a female and I came into battle rap, again, I think different marketing type shit.
Yeah,
I'll be
I do
fucking
feel like the
everybody
new
up,
girls,
even if we ain't in the ring. You know what I mean? I want to battle. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
like a lot of the new girls would mention and say that, the older girls, like the old Queen of the Ring girls and the top tier Queen of the Ring girls, they've got it easy more than the new girls got it. But like I was telling him earlier, we have to brand ourselves.
facts.
You have to brand yourselves. Like, nothing is gonna come to you easily. It's not. Like, I do feel like the old girls branded themselves as far as like being Queen of the Ring,
Right.
But
for people to know who they are.
But female battle rap was
As a whole.
consistent there.
It was consistent there, yeah.
Right. Now that it's not consistent,
Bars heavy.
it's hard for everybody to get branded.
You definitely got love. Somebody bars heavy. Respect mine. Don't know your record, but interested in checking you out. Which battle is a must-see from you?
All right, y'all should check out
All of them. No, just like
y'all should check out Pash Porter versus Torture. Check out Looney Bars versus Torture. I don't really like the Bonnie battle, but y'all could check that out too. I mentioned Looney Bars, right?
You did, yeah.
I smoked Looney Bars so bad. Like, that's my favorite battle.
Please go check out my Looney Bars battle.
I smoked her. What's another battle they could watch? Those are only 3 right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Millionaire Mindset. That's what's fucking up battle rap, though. All that it gotta make sense shit. If that's the case, Jazz or somebody with a high status won't take you. Y'all just gotta rock out and fuck people up, but I get it.
So I'm just supposed to go around battling fucking a teddy bear and then it's just staying consistent that way? Like, that's what they're saying?
I don't know. Charisma did a diss song or whatever you want to call it, and she got Jazz to come out of the woodwork. But she didn't take advantage of that. Once she got that, she was supposed to rock off of that, but she didn't. But that's what I miss in battle rap. Just people talking shit about everybody too
females are
now.
Missing that too.
Yeah.
They're definitely missing that. There's a lot of stuff that these days we're missing in female battle rap.
Kenny J says, would you hop in the ring with Don Lady?
Of course.
Yeah.
I definitely would battle Dawn Lady.
I'd watch that.
I would battle Dawn Lady.
What I like about
Dawn Lady will fuck you up.
Dawn Lady, Dawn Lady is the girl in the ring that you would have fun with in the ring.
Now,
I want to have fun in the ring. Like,
she's one of the most funnest girls in the ring.
Like you would have fun in the ring with her.
She laughs at her own shit.
Yeah, she laughs even if you say something about her that is cute. You know what I'm saying? Like, she'll give props. Dawn is definitely one I think in the ring.
I love Dawn.
Exactly.
Fun battle. Yeah. The Tori or Hustle.
Tori or Hustle?
Would you battle either one of them?
I would probably battle Hustle.
Yeah.
I love Tori.
Okay.
I'll battle Hustle though.
Okay. The one thing I like about you in comparison, I'm not gonna say in comparison to the new girls because that sounds like fucked up and biased, but I do feel like you have a stage presence, you know what I'm saying, and you perform as well. You know, you'll do like a little dance move, and it doesn't look stiff or
that's
like
my signature thing. That's
what
I do.
I see you doing a lot of dances. I see you doing a lot of dances, but that's like one thing that I do like about you when watching your battles. You definitely don't look like a you know what I'm saying, a first timer. You look like somebody that's more so comfortable. You don't look nervous. You know, it just kind of flows well.
Right,
so.
and I don't try to compare or try to do things that another female battle rapper does because you don't stand out that way. You know what I mean? Like, I dance, you know what I mean? So that's what I use in my battles. Every single battle, all of my opponents get a dance move. You just never know what you're gonna get. Right. And then you get the bars and the aggression and the performance. Like,
the let me see, RC. A big problem is a lot of vets would rather protect their winning streak or name instead of battling somebody they truly believe will fuck them up. Jazz especially.
Wait, a big problem is that's true. That's true.
You got people like
DNA will fucking battle anybody. But then again, it's like, okay, he said Jazz especially. This person said Jazz especially. Okay, now let me ask you a question. So if Jazz was to battle all of these girls, where do you think that would stand her at right now if she was to battle all of these girls? Jazz is another one who take battles if it makes sense. You feel me? So, like, I don't feel like Jazz has to battle that much. I don't feel like because when she does come back and battle, she's killing bitches, and then it's like, oh, like Jazz just smoked such and such. You know what I mean? So it's like, but then it's like they want her to battle a lot. You want her to battle less. Like, what do these fans want from? You know what I mean? Like, y'all want her to battle more, less. I don't know.
One thing we were talking about in terms of, that's crazy because I just forgot where I was going with this, but we were talking about, so I know that, like you stated, some of your battles have been on like We Go Hard, and you know you had a Queen of the Ring debut. One of the things that we were speaking about on the way here, I was saying in terms of you battling Bonnie, I kind of felt like, and I know you mentioned something about the audience earlier, I thought that battle was a little weird, only because my personal opinion, I felt like in the past, in terms of Bonnie, the crowd at Queen of the Ring, to me, really didn't fuck with Bonnie.
Because of Bonnie just being Bonnie.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I felt like it was like that from the beginning with Bonnie. Like, I don't really think anybody really was... I think it was just probably the way that Bonnie raps that just turned, you know, the fans and stuff off. But I fucks with Bonnie. Bonnie, she's dope to me. She's dope to me. And that's the thing. Like, they don't give these girls a chance. Like, people are so worried about looks and popularity. You got to be popular for a motherfucker to fuck with you. Like,
Bonnie International.
You feel me? Like, I wasn't popular. I wasn't popular. I put myself out there, you know what I mean, by winning battles, doing what I do, and that's that.
Kenny
Yes,
J.
Kenny J.
That's a good
Hell
question.
yeah.
Do you think a total slaughter with women in the house would work?
Hell yeah.
Hell no.
Hell yeah. For views, hell yeah.
That would be bad.
You say yeah?
For views,
Oh, for the views, yeah.
facts.
It'll be just like it'll be like the Bad Girls Club,
Sure.
which is dope.
Sure.
Had all the drinks.
Which is dope. I think that would be dope.
Yeah.
Now that I think about it, it would be dope.
Who would you put in the house?
Shit. Me. But do it have to be like old girls, new girls, all types of girls?
A mixture.
Okay, I would say me, Bonnie, new girl Tony, old girl Dawn.
I'm liking that already.
Yeah. Star Girl Lady Red, Pash, Tony. Not said Tony. Tia and Jazz. I can see Jazz in the house. Jazz would probably be like the funny one. Like
Jazz
make everybody
is
laugh type
hilarious.
shit. But who else? QB. I can see C3 in the house. Who else? Charisma, Coffee. All of the new girls. Like it'll be mixy though. So there's gonna be a lot of fights and weave snatching and stuff.
Sex. I think it'd be a whole bunch of things. Fighting, sex.
All types of shit.
I think it would be very entertaining.
You probably see some gay shit going on that you ain't never seen before. You like, oh, you was gay? Since when, sis?
Now, how long? Like, what year you first did your first battle?
The year of my first battle?
Yeah,
2013.
that's 5 years though. That's
I've been in
And
this
how many
for
you
5
got in
years.
total?
Huh?
How many you got in total?
I think I have 10 battles.
10 in 5 years.
I think Shuni was my 10th battle.
Yeah, so you still you're not
Flowers,
new
sparks,
anymore. So I don't know why people keep saying new, because you can't be new with 5 years and 10 battles.
But I'm only new as far as Queen of the Ring.
Yeah.
I'm new as far as Queen of the Ring, and I wouldn't say I'm considered a vet in my home league, but I've been a We Go Hard, soldier for about 5 years. So
who else is in We Go Hard?
Tia, C the Boss, and Nina. Charisma. Yeah.
Haven't seen C in a while.
I've seen C recently.
Yeah.
She comes to events. Like, she started popping out to events.
Okay.
And whatnot.
Gotcha.
I would definitely see her come back though.
Yeah. It's funny because I know that Nina had battled. Was it Casey? I can't remember. Don't quote me. It was a Queen of the Ring
card.
How did I
not mention E Hart? I'm sorry.
Of course.
E Hart is like the godmother of this shit. Like, please.
She I didn't know that. I didn't pay attention to the battle with Nina. It was one battle on Queen of the Ring. I can't think of the card. I think Babs was
with Nina?
pregnant at that event. Yeah, she battled somebody.
She battled Queen, the body more bitch.
Okay, that's when she started
Miss
dancing
Queen?
in the ring.
Like,
Yeah, but she I didn't watch that battle, but I actually saw her. I think on C Battle League battle Jay Smooth, and she's actually dope.
Mm-hmm.
Like I didn't know that, and I hate the fact that the 2-on-2 with C the Boss and Nina and Farrah and Shuni. Because after seeing that, I'm like, I definitely would have been
a lot of
anxious
people
to see
would have
that.
seen that. Like that, if that would have really went down, like the stock would have been crazy on both ends.
I put up Shuni and Farrah's first round. We was at BB King's, and I forget what event that was.
Mm-hmm.
But since the battle didn't go down, they gave me that first round. It's up on the channel. You ever want to watch? They was gonna say.
Right.
The first round.
Gotcha. I have to look into that.
That would have been fire though. So.
Yeah.
I think so. So I like See the Boss and what's the other one?
Nina Cruz.
I
Yeah.
just fucking love them, and I'm sad I don't see them other than the sea battle.
Right.
Yeah.
What's crazy is with the 2-on-2s, and it, for some people it probably wouldn't have made sense, but I would have wanted to see, even though they battled each other, I would have wanted to see, especially after their performance, Shuni and Farrah versus 40 and Bonnie. And I know it's like, well, why would you do that? Farrah and 40 already battled, and Shuni and Bonnie already battled. But I just felt that when I saw Bonnie and 40, kind of similar in some ways, and different in other ways.
But when it's a 2-on-2, it's just like it's a brand new battle.
Right.
That's what it looks like to me. Like, oh, okay, I've battled her before, but as a team,
this
is new.
Right.
So
yeah,
I hate when people say that. Like, oh, well, we already battled already, so
yeah,
y'all on a team now. So if you're doing a team thing, it's new.
Right.
Or if you do a 2-on-2 and you haven't battled individually,
right.
You already did the 2-on-2, then we can't.
Right. Yeah, and technically Bonnie and Farrah had never battled. If Official had not retired, would you have battled Official?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Official did not retire. She is full of shit. I feel like she's full of shit. She'll be back.
You think so?
Mm-hmm.
What do you think?
They always come back. I
would love to. I respect the fact that she did retire if she felt the need to, but I feel like there were battles that she should have done. Like her and 40 has to. I'm not gonna say had.
Her and 40
has
never battled,
to take
right?
place. They never battled.
Yeah.
It has to take place.
Shit, maybe she retired because she didn't want that 40 smoke.
Maybe that could be her return battle.
Maybe.
Let me see. That 2-on-2 would have been a movie. Yeah, I can imagine.
Not 2-on-2.
Yeah, that's from
I don't believe
T7 and Radio.
Duck. I like to believe people don't duck opponents. You know what I mean? Like, I know boxing and battle rap is two different things, but it's like, yo, if you want the status, you can't be ducking nobody. You got to just whoop ass. You know what I mean? Especially if it's somebody that you think is beneath you. Okay, cool. Go whoop his ass and then move on.
Exactly.
Prove your point, move on. You know
why I think why people do or may is because if it's somebody who you think you would really fuck up, and you fuck up that battle and they fuck you up, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Such and such fuck. That's why I think people possibly could duck or would duck. If I was a person and I felt like, I'm just saying if it was you, if I felt like I would fuck you up, you know what I'm saying? Especially like with me being a male and you being, I am a male, I don't know. But you know what I'm saying? If I felt like I would fuck you up, if I lost to you, oh man, I would, that's something that I would
That's how I felt versus Shuni. Like, I felt like if me and Shuni probably would have battled, in 2019, it would have been a better, but it happened already. You feel me? So it's like, I really thought I was going to fuck her up, and then I fucked myself up.
Overconfident? Were you too confident?
I think so. And I was just so anxious to kill her. I was super anxious to kill her. You asked Tia probably, like, everybody like, well, what happened? Like, you knew you're around. Like, that never happened to me before. I've never blinked out before, ever. Ever.
See, I used to be a rapper, right? Every fucking thing I wrote was fire. So if I was a battle rapper, there's no fucking way that I'd be afraid or worried about battling anybody. Even if you beat me, my shit was fire. So, and that's one of the things I never understand with people. Oh, well, duck. Fuck, duck what? If you're good,
Right.
even if you lose, look
Right.
at, like I say, I always use DNA as an example. DNA got 633,000 battles. You know what I mean? And he's still on top tier cards. He's still, you know, on Summer Madnesses and Gnomes and volumes and shit like that.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because
Right.
he's
Yeah.
good. So
Right.
even if he lost a battle,
He's still good. He's
And this is not stopping me from getting booked either. Like, I'm still getting booked for battles.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
Was this a 1-rounder or a
it
3-rounder?
was a 1-rounder.
I hate 1-rounders.
It
Yeah,
was
I
a
do too.
1-rounder.
I hate
Yeah.
1-rounders. You know, and I saw Shuni and 40,
It was a
their
1-rounder.
1-rounder, and I was like, I need more.
More.
You know what I'm saying? So I felt
And
like
you know what? I feel like if I would have gotten through my whole round, y'all probably would have said the same thing versus me and Shuni.
yeah,
Like, that should have been a 3-round battle.
yeah.
And I've offered for it to be a 3-round battle and whatnot.
I mean, I feel like it could, you know what I'm saying, definitely happen. And speak it out.
I
into
mean, we never
existence.
know. Maybe Shuni might give me a rematch. Who
Yeah,
knows?
Full 3 rounds. Come on, Shuni, support. have you received support from other veteran or other, you know, female battle rappers?
Just Shuni.
Just Shuni.
Just Shuni.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, she could have been arrogant, you know, after the battle and stuff like that. Like, oh, well, I smoked her, da 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 da. Like, y'all little new bitches is not ready, da da da. She could have been arrogant, but she didn't. You know what I mean? She saluted me, I saluted her, and we just kept it pushing.
Gotcha. The Buckner style, love our fan. Is Jazz still a battle? Is Jazz a battle rapper still? To my knowledge, she is.
Yeah.
Yeah. To my knowledge, she
She just
is.
doesn't battle like that.
yo,
Right.
so let me take a minute. Shout out to Buckner Style, Leo, Finesse, T7M Radio. Appreciate all the dope
Oh,
comments
what up,
you leave, brother.
7?
Kenny J. Well, I don't know why that name sounds so familiar, but I think I know. I know my man. I think I know him.
Yeah.
Prince, Larry
RC.
Shaw, you know, K Bond. I appreciate all of y'all tuning in.
Somebody else right here said, I just saw it. Leo Finest, New York. Torture vs. Farrah, 2019.
If that's what y'all want to see, it can
I'm
happen.
here for it.
I will battle Farrah.
Bring back the bar.
Pharaoh would. All right.
Farrah. Right.
Smurfy Lee, I won't tell you who, but on January 2nd, if all goes well, we will be filming our first bar exam for 2019. So be on the lookout. We'll be dropping that.
I better be on the bar exam show.
We'll get you there. We'll get you there. After you beat Farrah, then we'll get you on.
There we
I
go.
guess. If Farrah takes it.
Take that.
Salute always here to continue support. Salute to all you supreme work. Just trying to make sure. Kike? Is that Kike or Kike? I'm probably fucking somebody's name up.
K.E.
Kike Medrano.
Oh.
Tell me K-Shine didn't sound like Twerk on volume 3. I heard that. I'm not
I
gonna.
don't know. I do you feel like he? I feel like he been rapping like that.
That's a fact.
I feel like he been rapping like that. K-Shine been rapping like that. So I feel like they're dragging it. I feel like just.
K-Shine always had that same energy. The way that ain't
I feel like
really
he been
nothing
rapping
new.
like that.
Yeah.
Buckner style, love our fan. No, he didn't. He disagrees.
What?
He disagrees.
He disagrees with K-Shine.
All right, so we have to watch your
sound
old
like Twerk.
K-Shine.
Oh no,
versus
he's
a
saying
new
that K-Shine is his own. That K-Shine didn't sound like Twerk
Oh,
on
okay,
Volume 3.
okay.
Yeah, K-Shine always was that aggressive.
He always
with
been rapping
performance
like
and
that.
Shit like that.
Yeah.
If you want to have that debate, you could say Twerk sound like K-Shine. You know what I mean? Not to say
Because
that
K-Shine
that's
been in the
what
game
it is.
longer.
Right. You know what I mean? If you really want to go there with it.
Right.
But they both just have that energetic
Right.
style. You know what I mean? So
Do people compare you to anybody or say that you remind me of?
People say I sound like Jazz. People say I sound like J Smooth, but the better version. People say I sound like C the Boss. People say I sound like Chilla Jones, Tay Rock. They dragging it. They really dragging it. And I don't know. I haven't even met neither one of them dudes ever in my life.
Right.
Never met Chilla, never met Rock. So
How do you take that when people say you remind me of, or?
I mean, I'll take those two as a compliment.
Right. Okay.
They fire, so
Right.
I would take that as a compliment.
but you personally want to be your own sort of.
Yeah, because I feel like I'm unique in my own way. So.
Do you feel that, because I know a lot of times, for whatever reasons, when people think of females, it's always, queen of the ring, queen of the ring, queen of the ring. Do you feel that, are we hopeful that 2019 more leagues will more so look into booking more
booking more females?
Yeah.
I don't care. You can have 10 dudes on a card. Please have at least one female on a card.
Sure.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
You want the females to pop out and come support, have a female on a card.
Yeah, Backyard Slides say Smack, KOTD, and RBE need to add a female battle on the cards. So you feel like
even with Smack, I feel like Smack should have females on the card. You know what I mean? The We Go Hard leagues, like
you battle on a Smack
Fetty's
card
been
for
doing
free.
that. Fetty's been really doing that. Like he's been having cards in CT and he would have females on a card. You know what I mean? Like that's what we need for 2019. At least one female battle on a card. If you have two, that's great, but at least one female on a card.
RC, these other leagues need to understand good matchups too. RBE had QB and Shuni, but I won't watch that battle twice. Oh, you don't feel like that was a good matchup?
Okay.
Why wasn't it a good matchup? QB and Shuni?
QB and Shuni wasn't a good matchup?
I think it was.
It was an entertaining battle. I was in the building and I was
I feel like that was a
entertained.
good matchup.
Shit.
I want to see it.
They both disrespectful. Like,
waiting
shit.
on it.
Yeah.
Waiting on it.
Somebody
battle.
said no disrespect at all, but she sounds exactly like Jazz the rapper. Kudos.
Very sure.
That is not a fact. You do not sound like Jazz the rapper.
Yeah, I remember how you gotta.
And it's
That's
time
good. I'm gonna remind you, right?
I want to sound like myself. I
She
sound
wants
like
to,
myself. So
You from Brooklyn, right?
yeah.
Sometimes it's just a Brooklyn slur, a Brooklyn accent, a
Yeah.
Brooklyn swag. You know what I mean? It ain't
Yeah.
about, Sometimes you could tell people from Brooklyn. So
I agree.
yeah,
Certain words that they say, I've heard people say, they don't say jewelry, they say jury.
Just like we
And
said.
I'm like, I know you're from Brooklyn.
I said goddess. He said
Yeah,
goddess.
it's young goddess. He said goddess. Yeah, Bab says it too. Goddess. Just I don't know accent. And every borough I think has like a set of accents as well.
Yeah.
Like Bronx
Thank
has their
you.
own.
Thank you,
Brooklyn has
Buckner.
their own.
accent and
style.
swag is just something different about it.
Yeah, the accent is what does it.
The accent is what does it exactly. It's the accent.
Are you open to battling on other leagues apart? Well, I know you do the We Go Hard, but if KOTD hits you with the proper opportunity,
Yeah.
yeah,
Hell yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. I want to be on wouldn't mind being on Bullpen. I wouldn't mind being on RBE, KOTD. Yeah.
Do you feel that there's anything that the men can do to help bring up the culture for the female battle rappers as well?
I don't know. What you think, Unc?
Say it again.
Do you feel that there's anything that the male rappers can do to actually help promote and bring up, the presence of female battle rappers as well?
No, only the leagues.
Only the
I
leagues.
think only the
Only
leagues
leagues.
can do that by booking them.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Some of them, maybe it might be money. That's why I was asking earlier, would you battle on a URL card or a RBE card for free?
Right.
Would you?
Yeah.
Okay. Like you probably have some people like,
Because
Right,
you know
right.
why? Because
Good luck.
ARP don't know who I am.
Right.
You know what I mean? He doesn't
Right.
know who I am. So that's where it comes in. Like, okay, I will take that battle as a free battle.
Right.
I'm
Kick
not
somebody ass.
scared. I'm not scared to take a free battle.
Right.
If I know that I deserve to get paid for a battle,
Yeah.
listen, I want this much. You know
Right.
what I mean? And
Right.
I don't mind battling for free.
Right. There's a quote that I once heard. I was watching an interview, and the chick Taj from SWV said it, and it always sticks with me. And she was like, "Sometimes you have to take a step back in order to move forward."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I kind of feel like
Because
that's the
when I
thing.
wasn't getting paid, you can like when you don't get paid for a battle in the beginning, like you really see the hunger in the person, and that hunger stays and it stays, and then when they keep taking battles and not getting compensated, they still hungry. They stay hungry until they reach that peak. But I feel like people who been taking free battles and then started getting paid, that's where the cockiness come in at. You feel me? Like even with me and Shuni, I was paid for Shuni. I felt so bad that I wanted to give the cut back. That's how bad I felt. I wanted to give the cut back, but I'm like, you know what? Like, no, because I already know myself.
Right.
This has never happened before, so you know what I mean. It is what it is. So.
Let me see. The Buckner style love our fan. That name, I think I'm saying it. The Buckner style love our fan. Yo, what happened to Miss Hustle? To my knowledge, I think Miss Hustle is more so
I feel
just
like
doing
she's
music.
focused more on music.
Yeah, which isn't a bad thing. Are you looking into, apart from battle rap, like what else would you possibly like to look into? Doesn't have to be battle rap.
Battle rap. Outside of this, like I'm modeling maybe.
Okay.
That's about it.
Gotcha.
You know?
Okay. So you could probably look into branding that everybody else is. Oh,
yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Because like people battle rap and they just rap. Like I can rap, but I also like to model. I like to dance. I like to do other things. You know.
Is it? Are you looking into, no disrespect, but are you looking into being a model, or are you looking into being an Instagram model? There's a difference now. It's like people say
model. I get what you're saying about the Instagram models, the public figures.
Yeah, they half naked. It ain't like you modeling some fly clothes and shit. It's like you're not a model.
No, actual model that goes down the runway, that walks the runway. Sure. I know how to walk the runway and stuff like that. So, I'm 30.
No, he's not tall.
Oh, tall. I'm 5'9".
That's 5'9". That's about right. I think
it starts around.
Well, fuck, what's that girl name? Eva. She's on America's Top Model. She's like 5'5".
Yeah, she was short.
No,
I think she was the shortest female in America's Next Top Model. She was the shortest.
Yeah. And she won and she fucking paid now. Like, she's getting booked like crazy.
Yeah.
That's a fact. And they have the first plus size model too.
Sure.
Yeah, Takara.
Yeah, Takara.
Yeah.
And there's that other girl that she's blowing the fuck up, a light skinned chick. She's pretty big too, but she's proportioned nicely.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, but it's I just think a lot of people think they models because you got a fat ass, big titties, and you wear your lingerie. You know?
So it's like I guess, like you said, you're a certain kind of model, but you're not a model, because when you think models, you do think runway.
Model, because you got a nice body, you take nice pictures, don't make you a model.
This generation really thinks that being like an Instagram model will get you paid. No, I mean it might get you booked, to do things and whatnot, but no, it's not. You got to really step out and do things like take photos, professional photos,
and
do a runway, do a fashion show.
Right. So. Yeah.
Okay. The Soul Bruh harmony. What makes you different as a battle rapper?
I'm super unique. Like, I think as a battle rapper, like I'm the type of person that I don't like to say things that everybody has already said. I like to think outside of the box, and I'm a risk taker. I take risk. I will say some shit that's all the way out the blue. And people be like, yo, how do you think of something like that? Like, you wasn't scared to say it? No.
Right.
I'm not like, I like to take risk.
How do you prepare for a battle?
I like to seclude myself in a room and, look in the mirror and just rap. Okay. And then when I feel like I'm comfortable enough to spit it and spar with other people, that's when I spar with other people. Okay. And then, like, I'd be surprised when people be like, yo, that shit was fire. Like, what? I'm like, y'all dead ass? Like, right. Because my family, like, they do music, but they not into battle rap like that. So that's when I became, a rock because it's battle rap related. So when I got into that point and just sparring with people, and I'm like, yo, people really fuck with my shit. Like, that's fire. Like, and then for the whole crowd, when you rapping in front of people, like, yo, she's fire. Like, I'm like, okay.
Right.
But that's how I really prepare. Like, I just seclude myself, and then when I'm ready, that's when I come out.
Because I see, like, I'm at events and I see battle rappers. What really always fuck me up is like battles are going on, people are talking over here. This is going on, and you'll see a battle rap over in the corner practicing that shit, and I'm like, how the fuck can you practice with all of this going on around you? It's like,
and that's where my fuck up was, because that's what I usually do. I usually just seclude myself. I don't talk to nobody. I just blink everybody out.
Right.
You know what I mean? I don't even watch the battles. This time versus Shuni, I was watching battles. I was kiki, and I was just doing the most. I was just like, and then Fetty hit me with the like, yo, you next. I'm like, all right, I'm ready.
Right.
Didn't go over my round before I got stepped on that stage, and then it was just like,
learned a lesson.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this: have you ever said something in a battle and was like highly upset that nobody got it? And if so, do you remember what it was?
Yeah.
The shit that you said, like
what I said. I think I called what? I think it was versus. It was definitely versus Shuni. I didn't get no reaction, and I thought I was gonna get reaction for it. I think before I called her a black bitch, and I said something like I called her a peasant and how I was compensated because I don't speak to peasants unless like I said something, and niggas was just quiet, and I thought I was gonna get reaction about that. I was like, okay, let me just keep going,
crickets.
Just keep going, and then they started reacting towards like in the middle before I choked. Like once I got the reaction, I'm just like and then I just keep going, and it's just what the fuck, like what's next? What the fuck? Yeah,
does the crowd ever fuck you up in any way, shape, or form? Whether it's like in that case, no reaction.
No,
okay.
I can't blame the crowd.
Okay.
I can't blame the crowd because when I do perform, you know what I mean? Like, the people who might fuck you up more is the people who's on the stage with you. Like the people who's standing behind you, you know what I mean? And then like that can mess you up sometimes too. But that, like I said, you just gotta like blink everybody out and just straightforward your opponent. But a lot of people, they have their own different ways to how they prepare for a battle. So.
Right. Sometimes I feel like, with watching battles personally, I don't like to see 50 people behind. I feel like just let it be.
It messes with your nerves. It does.
Yeah.
It messes with your nerves.
I don't like that. I don't like that at all. To me, it's distracting. Like I'll be like, oh, there goes such and such. There, and I'm not paying attention to what the people are actually saying.
Right.
This one's clique is getting ready to fight this one's clique. You know what I'm saying? The artist got to tell them like, yo, chill. I just like it where it's just more so just, those two people and everybody's kind of focused on that.
Exactly.
But that's just me. I know it's not always like that,
You're
but
right.
I kind of wish it was.
I agree with that.
There was somebody else that said something earlier that I just actually want to go and
Oh, what up, Ciroc?
Oh, you see a name that you recognize?
Yeah, Ciroc, you heard.
Oh, I see it right there.
What up, you heard?
Rocks up. Yeah, Ciroc. I don't know if he's still here.
Yeah, just going back just to make sure that there's nothing that was more so missed.
Okay, you're a battle rapper. Do you think you could be a good league owner? Do you think there's something you can do to
keep it going?
Yeah, if do you think
like
you could
I don't think I would want to be a league owner, but maybe a blogger. A blogger, as far as like getting people to know more female battlers and stuff like that. I don't think I want to be a league owner though. That seems like a stressful job.
I would think so, especially with females. That's why I say a lot of people come down on Babs and Beg and Debo and all that. I'm quite sure there might be some shit that might be good or bad or whatever the case. But all I know is from day one, I always said, God bless a motherfucker that can get all these females together and have an event. Whether it goes smooth or not, but to get from the beginning to the end of the event, God bless you.
Yeah,
I got 2 daughters. I couldn't get them to do shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You don't think the same? You don't think it's the same thing that occurs with like the males or whatever?
No,
like
because men are men.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I've had experiences, but I feel like I see the bitchier side of men sometimes.
Sure,
and it's like
I'm sure that you got that diva-ness type shit that you have to deal with the men. But come on,
I get it. Yeah,
females.
That's why I said that house shit would be
You keep talking about this house.
A massive amount of security. What do you want?
Security. There's definitely the Bad Girls Club battle rap. That's what it is.
Yeah. What do you want to take your battle rap to? Let me try that again. So,
career wise,
yeah.
I mean, this was just a hobby. You know what I mean? But if I was to take it, somewhere, I definitely want to be on a URL stage.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably one of the goals that I would say. That I could say, oh, I was here, or I was on the URL stage.
Okay.
Maybe traveling to other leagues.
Okay. So you're open to Australia and London.
Yeah, like I want to travel.
Booker.
Right.
Let her get a passport stamp. Booker. In terms of, everybody kind of has like their angle, and it's I'm not limiting QB at all, but some will say QB is disrespect. Some might say, what QB has said, with Don, your jokes, do you feel like you have an angle? Like, is yours more so like personal disrespect, or you just feel like I'm kind of like a all around sort of
disrespect? It has, I don't. Well, see, when you battling females, there's really no level of disrespect. It's either you're gonna be disrespectful or you're not gonna be disrespectful. But I don't know. My thing is basically probably just more so being entertaining.
Mm-hmm.
I like to be more funny.
Mm-hmm.
I could be disrespectful.
Mm-hmm.
I could be disrespectful and then pray about it later. But
nothing wrong with that. Are you into personals or not your thing?
Nah, I don't really care for personals like that.
Okay.
I don't really care for personals like that. But I would. People use fake personals against me, and I'm just like, really?
Right.
You know what I mean? But it's like, I don't really. Personals don't really do nothing. It don't.
And
they
half
do, the time it
and
don't.
they don't. Because sometimes people believe it, and
they believe it, but we know it's not true.
Yeah, but I honestly think it if somebody can convince the crowd.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah, then it kind of fucks up the other person's status, and people believe it, so they start looking at that person a
lot of
different
people
way,
sit
which
here
is so
and really
corny.
Believe that Torture and Twerk had a thing. No. Ever.
Where
never.
did that come from? Who?
It came from a battle when I battled Pash Porter. It came from a battle when my ex battled this dude Bubba. He said that, Torture and Twerk or whatever. But I'm just like,
right.
No, that ain't it. It's not true.
That's good.
But a lot of people really sit there and believe that.
Yeah, right.
That's why I say I don't really care for personals like that.
I'm not a fan of personals. You know what I mean? I just figure like if you want to throw a personal here and there, but I hate motherfuckers use a whole round for the personal, and it's like
and just dragging it with the personal. It's like you got a whole storyline of personals.
Yeah.
No.
You trying to win off the personal? Like this is a war of words.
Right.
Who can say this, that, and the other better than the
Couture is a personal? She's a personal type of battle rapper.
Queen.
I don't think so.
What?
I don't
Who
think
you think
so.
is a personal queen?
I don't think so.
Who do you think is the personal queen?
I don't think. I'll say this. When I think of Couture, so maybe I need to. So maybe
she can convince people that it's true.
Right. Maybe she can get personal, but I don't think it's malicious with her personals, if that makes any sense.
Here.
I don't think Couture is malicious.
Shout
out to Couture. I don't think Couture is malicious with her personals. I really don't.
Who do you think is?
How are you? Who's not malicious with a personal?
I think
I don't understand how you can say it's not malicious.
I don't think Couture is malicious.
I don't think anybody. I mean, like really malicious though. Like, just don't care. Like, just maliciously.
But evidently you don't care if you talking about somebody's personal business.
Has QB ever said anything personal about?
I think QB would be a little bit more of a personal rapper. With malice, and I'm not saying that she really means it. Shout out to QB. I'm not saying that, but I think she's more. I would consider her to be more of a personal rapper than Couture.
I'm sorry. I want to look up the definition of malice. So I think I might be looking at it wrong.
See, somebody said some personals are funny and some are whack. I just feel like Couture's are lighthearted.
The intention or desire to do evil.
They said personals and friendships. I do agree with that.
Well, that's why you don't get a lot of motherfuckers that battle, like
Friends.
Hollow and
That's
Mad.
why I don't be friends with. I don't be
Scary
friends
one.
with these
Actually,
females.
I'm anxious.
I cannot be friends with a female that I want to battle.
Right. Because they'll expose
Maybe
everything.
after we battle, we
Right.
can, be friends.
But okay, so let's go there. This is another thing that I never understand. You're not gonna use personals, right? So why can't you battle your friend? Why can't y'all talk the same
I
shit
don't think
y'all
if I was
talk?
to battle, I already battled Tia. But
well,
if
no,
we
no.
was to battle like in 2019, I don't think she would use personals again. Like I don't think she would use personals
She
against me.
shouldn't use personals. It's just like, yo, my pen is better than your pen.
And if
That's
she
what
was
the
to use
battle should be
personals,
about
if she
anyway.
was to use personals against me, like I probably would be upset, and then we'll get over it. Like
That's corny.
Why?
I think that's corny to
Why?
do personals against your friend.
yeah,
I think that's corny.
I
You know
do.
what I mean? Like I say, it's all about whose pen is the best.
and you got females out here that do shit like that. Like they really will play a person close, like that's their
Yeah.
friend,
Yeah.
and then just to
They
get
eat 'em
personals
alive.
out of you,
Wow.
Right.
and then that's when you get beat up. Because it's like, sis, no, you tried it.
Right.
That's why I say I will not be a lot of these female battle rappers friends. You could be an associate.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
Co-workers, colleagues.
it's not. I don't call a lot of these girls my friends because one day we will battle. You feel me? And like I don't look for personals. I don't look
Right.
for personals.
I'm
That's
not
draining.
that big of a fan of
I'm
personals.
so
That's
mad that y'all
draining.
think that Couture does personals.
No,
so
she does,
mad.
and malice is the wrong word.
Now,
so I'll
if
take back
something-
the malice, but she does do
if-
it with intent to fuck you up and make you feel bad. And I mean, I guess that's kind of malice, right? I don't
Like
know.
if something just surfaces on the net, you know, like.
Nah, Couture was doing research.
She too much. She went and got the blow up picture,
Yeah.
the Vagisil, the Monostat.
You
Like
gotta love that.
she
though.
dragged it. Like that. I feel bad for Miss Pack. That was Miss Pack, right?
Yeah, Miss Pack. Yeah.
I was just like, damn. I'm glad that wasn't me.
But see, the thing about it, in terms of watching battle rap, I would say, I would assume that you all are you have some of the toughest, thickest skin out there. Like the shit that people say outside of battle rap or comments that people leave, I would think that it wouldn't affect you all because, just in regards of what you're doing. But, I think Shuni said something along the lines of, this was in another interview, when we're in the ring, you can say whatever, but the second that battle is over, you can't be talking about my kids and whatever.
I
So,
agree with that. I agree with that. I
agree too.
That's why I say you just never know what a person's gonna say. You just gotta be prepared for it.
See, I
A
always
person
say
could
that.
talk about a dead relative of mine. I'll probably be upset about it, but I gotta suck that shit in. I'm battling somebody. You feel
Right.
me? Like I might say something about somebody's kids, and they don't want me to say nothing about somebody's kids.
Right.
We're battling. I'm gonna say something about your kid. You feel me? But it's not gonna be personal. It's just gonna be a bar, like a punch or something like.
Right.
Does the name matter? Like saying the family members' names because we just.
I
had
wouldn't
that
say the
with
name.
Twerk and
I
Nitty.
wouldn't say the name. I would just say like something about somebody's kid. Like, oh, your kid. So I call Tia's child a Goya baby. You feel me? Like little shit like that. Like.
Right.
But I don't think I would take it OD far.
That's funny. You know what I mean? Like there's different levels to personals, I think, too. You know what I mean? Like I say, some
Yeah.
people sit there, I can't remember offhand, but somebody really just sat there and tried to convince everybody how fucked up this individual was and lost the crowd.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because it's like, all right, motherfucker, now it's like, you're going too far now. You know?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not a fan of personals, never was.
Yeah.
I was just not a fan of it. Again, man, I come from an era.
I get it.
I'm a lyricist. You know what I mean? And like I say, I always thought about. And again, cool. Sprinkle a little personal here and there and there.
Right.
Some
I get
motherfuckers
it.
be going
Oversaturating.
too far.
I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
And I feel like Couture is what made females want to, do personals even more. Because she took it to a whole nother level.
What? She's the queen. Why
she
does
took
that not know that? He's still in denial.
She took it to a whole nother level.
Sure, hell
that was like Miss Pac cried. Like she went home
but it's
and
not
cried.
just Miss Pac.
She left the battle and cried.
She
like
did more.
That hit her soul. Like,
But I feel like coming into like, okay, so
that was just horrible.
I'm not a battle rapper, but if I were, granted, there are some things that I feel like, are off limits. Now, if you say something like, and she just called me not too long ago, but if you say my grandmother's a bitch, you don't know her, it's all right. You know what I'm saying? But it may be a day where you say that where maybe grandmother is sick and it's like, I'm not, feeling it or whatever. But I just don't see that with Couture. I just don't see it. I don't think Couture's I don't know.
You don't think she's the personal queen?
I don't think so.
I haven't seen anybody else out here that's the personal queen.
Female battle rappers are scared to battle.
Why you think Couture hasn't been around? She hasn't been around because she ain't got no dirt for nobody right now.
She can get it. I think, but I think she can get it.
Just the fact that just the fact that you said that proves
but
it all.
But you know what though? I think Miss Pac got done dirty. However, these are things that I feel like the picture more so kind of came from Facebook or something like that. So it's like you put that out there. So, you know what I'm saying? I feel like,
okay, you
put that out there.
Yeah, you got to be careful what you're doing out here in these streets. You post a picture nowadays.
You have to be careful. Like you
and you a battle rapper, you have to be careful.
You have to be.
You have to make sure the background is good.
Right.
You ain't got no crates on your mattress.
Yeah, the mattress has a sheet. You have to, you know what I'm saying? People will nitpick anything. Yeah. Look at the mini blind, it's missing. You looking out the window, you done knock the piece off. So I feel like, she put that stuff out there. And I feel like in terms of with females, okay, oh, your pussy stink. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're gonna, go with that. If it's a female to a dude, you little dick motherfucker. Like certain things I just feel like you kind of know are gonna, more so come with the territory.
Yeah,
yeah. That's normal disrespect.
Right.
But when you take a picture or you find a picture, of a nigga dick and then you put the nigga with the dick out like this, then you get super personal now. Cause it's not just saying it. Now you're showing the personal. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like when again, who was it? Who brought out the cow thing when he was in the swimming pool? Was it Lux? Was it Lux? Calico. Mm-hmm. So now
somebody
again, that was a quick personal though.
Perfect example of Pix, Calico, and Lux used that.
Oh, somebody said that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Soul Bro Harmony. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but again, that was a bang bang and then moved on.
Right.
It's not like he used the whole rest of the round, I think, to talk about it.
Right.
But again, once you start proving what you're saying, then I think that's malice. Right? Mm-hmm. Because you're going out above and beyond to say this is real. Yeah. And you're convincing the crowd that it's real.
But certain shit, like Couture and the Jada Ray thing, nobody thought Jada Ray had a dick. At least I didn't.
I believed it.
The way she was saying it, and it was Couture, so
that really made me look at Jada Ray like, so she a tranny? Like, she got a dick?
Right.
I really believed that, but then I was like, okay, yeah, Couture, you dragged it. You dragged it with that one.
You believed it for that moment.
She made it believable. She convinced everybody that she was a guy.
It made you say that.
And now everybody's on her Instagram and Facebook page trying to investigate themselves.
Right. But do you feel like the people? I think they're just people being stupid, like not thinking or just wanting to be extra.
Of course.
Yeah,
you get caught up in the moment.
Yeah. Because if I'm not mistaken, in Couture's battle with Tory, I don't recall there being any.
No, she said something about her kid, unborn or something like that.
About the abortion or whatever.
But it wasn't OD personal. Like she didn't go deep.
Just a little.
She didn't go deep into it.
Because I remember even with.
And that's another thing. I feel like that battle was rushed. I feel like it was rushed, whereas a lot of people are not really talking about it like that.
Couture and Tory.
Yeah.
Yeah. What? There was something before the battle happened, and I think you're right. It shouldn't have happened.
That battle was supposed to happen a card prior, and they were saying that Couture had
a toothache
backed out. But like she said, she, you know, I'm not like dick riding Couture, but she did say that I'm not.
Yes, you are.
I'm not. But they did say,
here, man.
but they did say something along the lines of, she told Debo prior about the tooth incident and that she wouldn't have more so been able to make it. But that, I remember that, I think I was actually at that event where they were supposed to battle. And Couture, is that the one with Couture? I think Couture was actually there.
Eating on the ice, she had a popsicle, eating ice cream with the tooth. I'm just joking.
I was about to say, I just remember she had like, I think that was an event where a fight happened. All the battles didn't go down. I think that was that Queen of the Ring event where
I wasn't there for that one.
It was like, it got fucked up. And I just remember seeing her at the end of the battle and she had like cornrows in her hair. And I think she apologized to the crowd because that battle didn't go down.
Well, at least she still showed up. You know what I mean? At least she still showed up. But even with the situation that she had, because a lot of people be really feeling like females be out here ducking. Like, I don't think she was ducking. Everybody believed that she probably had a toothache or whatever, and she had to handle that and whatnot. That's why I say your personal life comes first. People really
forget
thinking
about y'all too, about
people
females
really
with
thinking
kids
that battle
and
rap is
families.
life.
You gotta, yeah.
Battle rap is life to a certain extent.
Right.
My life is more important. So
even watching battles, to be honest, there's some battles where it's just like, I want to watch all three, but I'm like, I got a life. I got shit I need to do, whether it's laundry, tie my shoes.
I done said I was going to watch battles that done drop, new battles done drop. I still haven't got time to watch it yet.
Yeah, yeah.
Hell, I do media.
Right.
I cannot watch all the fucking battles.
Right.
I used to watch battle rap all the time. All the time. Now I was just like, oh, I might watch one round here and then cut it off because I got something to do.
Would you do you ever put things, I guess, in contracts? Do you feel like there are things that you would put in contracts, like don't discuss this, don't discuss that, so on and so forth? Or do you feel like with you everything is kind of fair game?
That's, you know what? That's a fire ass question that I'm gonna be asking people. I gotta remember because I'm curious as to if you ever personally, as a battle rapper, say I need this in the contract. I know Goods puts it in about his
I'm
daughter.
laying everything on the table.
Curious, I want to ask more people.
I'm laying everything on the table.
Yeah.
So you never said,
because I don't have shit to hide.
Okay.
Don't say that. Couture? No, it's like
I don't have nothing to hide. Like, yeah, people
can't
gonna
nobody
mention,
talk about
now,
my mattresses
people are
on
gonna
the floor.
People are gonna mention shit now. Like, it's not like I didn't, like I don't know.
Right.
Like, lay it all on the table.
Yeah. Somebody say yo or yo.
Tonio
Houston.
Whitney's brother. R.I.P. to Whitney Houston.
Always. Another question that I had. Excuse me. I don't know. This Couture and the personal thing is just killing me. That's gonna be on my mind for a little bit of time. Couture, I think you need to come here to more so defend yourself. I just don't see her as a personal. I don't know. Like I said, QB, and I'm not. When I say that, I'm not taking away QB's skills, but
QB is very disrespectful. That's what she's
I feel like
always
disrespect is QB all the way.
You don't feel like she's more so personal?
I don't feel like
she
gets personal in between.
She gets personal, but that's not her whole angle. Nah.
The reason why I say that is because, and just when I feel like,
I can't believe you think
QB
is more personal.
I
than
do. I feel like
Couture.
when you go back, I feel like if I'm thinking of like certain QB battles, I think that there are some I think her personals, it's mixed with disrespect, but I feel like she definitely does more personals than Couture. Like even with, I think her battle with Marasha was like, you're finally battling a bitch with no personals. And some people felt like in that battle, QB more so didn't do as good because there were no, personals. I think sometimes, in all honesty, I felt like that's why Hustle was an easy target.
I think she had personals versus Shuni though, but it's not like it was personals that everybody didn't know already. You know what I mean? Like everybody knew, right? So it was like everybody knew.
Who?
I don't know. You didn't know.
See, when you say everybody knew, everybody who?
most of the people knew.
I caught wind
that
of the shit
media.
on Facebook and all that. You know what I mean? Because I'm not on Facebook like that.
Okay.
Right.
You know what I mean? So a lot of shit that I hear in battles, like even me, you know, it's like, oh, I didn't know that.
Right.
That makes sense.
Mm-hmm. I think a lot of times too, you know, like and I think I've said it before, where I give it to people, like I said, with the Farrah and the K-Shine, and it had been being said for years that, you know, you burnt him or he burnt you and all this, you know what I'm saying, so on and so forth. And to find out, you know, just based on what Farrah said, that they never more so had sex, it's just kind of like, you know, I'm surprised that you kind of let that go on for so long. Like I said,
what are you supposed to do?
It's the same thing. Like,
how do you
force a person to be like, yo, I need you to clear this up for me?
Right.
They're not gonna clear it up because you know why? It makes them feel good. Like, oh well, you know what I mean? Like,
You don't think that if she had, you know, put that in something and was like, that never happened, you know what I'm saying, that it would have shut?
Sometimes when you're defending yourself, you look bad. I noticed that. Like, I'm gonna give you a prime example. Like, as throughout this whole time I've been doing this, like, there's been things said, like somebody would say something negative about my brand or an interview that I did or whatever, and I could always respond if I want.
Right.
But sometimes when you respond, it's like, like nigga.
Right.
You know what I mean? So you just let that shit
you can't
boil
fight
the fuck
everybody.
over. But that never boiled over. That's like part of everybody's rounds when they would battle Farrah. Right? If you battle Farrah, would you have any of those rounds?
no.
But
you know why? Because we've heard it in every single battle.
Right.
I'm not gonna talk about who Farrah fucked.
Right.
I'm not gonna talk about her burning.
Right.
Like
Tori's baby.
Any of
C3's
that. Like,
butt.
I'm not gonna
people
talk
still
about
do
that.
Hustle being
Niggas
broke.
still talking about JC dancing.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, they do. Yeah.
Niggas are still talking about JC dancing.
I recently watched a battle where somebody mentioned that too. I don't know what battle. It was a recent one. Where
Niggas still
somebody
talking
was
about
saying,
K-Shine and the transvestite, if
I
or
recently
that ever
saw that
happened or
too.
whatever.
I saw that
But
too. Was
just
that in
just
the
his
ad?
last battle, Geechee mentioned it.
There you go.
You know, so it's like some things just never fucking die in battle rap.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mention it because
Somebody
it's
else
like we've
mentioned
heard it in all of the battles, so I don't know. She'd be like, "All right, I'm tired of hearing the same thing over. Can you be different? Can you be unique in it? Like, say it in a different way or something. Like, try to have a setup with it or something. But just to say the same thing is just like, nah."
Apart from that, is there anything else in terms of battle wise that you're like tired of seeing or that people have oversaturated? Like, I know for me, in terms of watching a lot of the female battles like Queen of the Ring, I feel like AOD, but like, stop saying that. You know what I'm saying? I feel like if they make a montage of like different clips, AOD, like, it's like, kill it.
That's one of them.
Well, you know, Debo throws an extra $10,000 in there.
Oh, is that what it is? Okay. So the whole battle should be Debo, the whole round. Debo.
I've never had an AO Debo before though. I never did.
Nah, well, you don't come from that era either, though. It was an A Debo era.
What am I tired of seeing and hearing? I'm tired of seeing people who choke go for the water. I'm tired of seeing that.
What else are they supposed to do? Like, that's the best thing. That's
No,
the
they
best
be really
thing to
drinking
do.
a whole bottle of water until they figure out what's next.
I need another one.
They be drinking a whole bottle of water until they. All right, I got it.
Yeah.
No, I hate that. I hate that.
Would you rather somebody choke and try to get their shit back, or just go to their phone so they can get it back and get the battle on?
Well, I was
advantage
in a
or disadvantage for
I
you?
had a situation where I didn't even have my rounds in my phone. That's why I fucked up at. I'm like, damn. Because maybe if I would have had it in my phone, the battle would have kept going on and on. You know what I mean? But I didn't. So it's just like, time.
Do you feel like that's? Do you feel like that? I don't even know if that was your question, because I as you were talking, I was reading this person's question, and I wanted to ask this, but I wanted to comment on that as well. So my brain was somewhere else when you were asking that. But do you feel like pulling out your phone is like a cop out, or like it's just better just to choke?
I don't feel like
than pull
it's
out
a
your
cop
phone?
out, but I do feel like, you know, it can help as far as like keeping the battle going.
Right.
Keeping the battle. Okay, she choked. You might want to take points off of that.
Right.
She's looking at her phone. You might want to take points off of that. But the battle is still going on.
Okay. Because I think
now, if somebody is looking through their phone the whole time rapping,
yeah.
no.
Oh hell no.
No.
Because who got flack for that? Did Arsenal get flack for pulling out his phone during the battle? I think Bonnie versus Vixen.
Bonnie did it too.
I think Bonnie pulled out her phone versus Vixen. If I'm not mistaken, I don't know if she, kept it, the whole battle, but I think she did pull it out.
Well,
RG, aka RG, he or she's banging him or her is not too personal as far as a battle goes, or JC dancing, but talking about someone's mom who's diagnosed with cancer or the death of the loved one is personal BS.
Yeah, they talk about the
that I do agree
the twerk
with.
thing.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
that I do agree with. But if you had if you have a mutual respect with somebody, then yeah, you wouldn't say it. But a lot of motherfuckers don't care.
Ours talked about
a lot of people don't care.
I forgot who it was, but motherfucker's uncle that died the same day or the day before. Went on his grave and a pistol on his grave. Like, god damn.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, can you take your phone out while the other person is rapping so you can make sure you know what the fuck you doing?
I don't feel like that's a cheat. I don't feel like that's a cheat code.
That's
all right, so he's rapping and I'm trying to memorize. You know what I mean?
Because I don't know what you're doing in your phone.
Listen, you got 3 seconds to look through your phone and then put it back. That's how I feel.
3
but
seconds?
just 3 seconds.
Okay.
All right. After while my opponent's rapping, let me look through it real quick so it can embed it in my head. Yeah, I feel like why not?
Because you don't give a fuck about what they saying
Why
anyway,
not?
right?
Right, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah.
What's important for you is to remember what you're getting ready to
What
say.
you got to
Right,
say
right,
now.
right.
So if you
Exactly.
looking on your phone, I don't think that should be a bad thing.
Because you got to understand, people who are taking 3 or 4 battles in 1 month.
Yeah.
That's
A lot to
that's
remember.
that can really mess with you, mess with your head.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I didn't think about that. Now I feel like you're going to have cameramen like zooming in, you know what I'm saying, on people's phones and shit. You know, just to, but that's smart though. I didn't even think about that.
I would.
Yeah.
Because motherfucker, some people can't even get off their
I
next
think that's
round
gonna be a
from the
2019 thing.
It should.
top. So, well, as long as I get
I
by.
think that's gonna be a 2019
I
thing.
need my residuals.
I remember, who was it? I think when Lux vs. Calico happened, he didn't finish one of his rounds and he was able to squeeze it in. You know what I'm saying? I think it was like maybe
He was asking my man. I think he was asking my man Mel, like almost like what was I gonna say? Like where did I leave off
Right,
at?
right,
You know what I
right.
mean? Shit
Yeah.
like that. But fuck, pull that phone out, man.
That's a good one. Yeah. But see, I feel like some people, even when people, I've seen other battles, and this might be like Fight Club or some shit. It was some battle when I had the DVD. I think it was like Cardi versus like 40 Cal or some shit, and one of the dudes behind him, as the person is rapping, the other person is just like mouthing a rap as well. You know what I'm saying? For some people, that's
I haven't been seeing
fucking
that.
whack.
I haven't seen that in a minute.
Yeah.
When?
I'll tell y'all later.
You did?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I saw it when I tell
So you feel like
when
it's
I saw it,
okay.
it'll fuck you up.
Right. But do you feel like that it's more so, like you said, we spar, so after a while, like,
It's
you can run
embedded.
your shit.
It's here.
Yeah, like I know.
So
it
it's like,
better
oh, I
than
know.
you.
I know it.
Yeah,
I know it. You
yeah.
know, but just to know the
To
whole
mouth it
thing.
like that makes you say
People feel
like
yeah, you
yeah,
had
like
Yeah.
you know too much of it.
yeah.
How many
Yeah.
times do you say your shit to one person?
like 3 times.
Oh, so I'm not listening to your shit 3 times. I'm gonna tell you that right now. After you say that shit, that's it. You don't have me.
But if you
anymore.
with that person all the time and all y'all do is spar,
okay, I guess that's different.
you know what I
You
mean?
know
like
what?
I gotta
Then-
hear your
then I
shit,
can't-
then
yeah,
you gotta
yeah.
hear my shit. All right,
That's
I
different.
fixed it. You want to hear it again? Like,
But me, I don't want to hear it. Like when I'm at the events and I'm with a lot of these guys and they're practicing their rounds and shit, like sometimes I have no choice because I'm there and I can't help it. But if I can, I don't want to hear it because I want to experience it when it happens on stage. Because when I know the shit, when I already heard it, it's like
Yeah.
it's not the
Right.
same effect to me.
and that could mess with you too. When you just going over it over and over and over again, and then when it's time to actually perform it, you be like,
Right.
bad.
What, if anything, if you can explain it, when the choke or whatever happened with Shuni, like what was going through your brain? Was it
I was just trying to figure out what was next.
Right.
I was just like this. What's next? What's next? So then my best friend is looking through my phone. I'm like, bitch, the rhymes ain't in there. They not in my phone. They home.
Right.
I'm like, damn, like what's the fuck's next? Then I'm trying to bring it back again.
Yeah.
And trying to say it again. And it's not working for me. I'm just getting mad. And Fetty's calling time. I'm like, no, you're not calling time. Fuck out of here. Like, and it's just like, everything was just going through my head. But what was next? I'm just like, damn, this was embarrassing. And it was pay-per-viewed. And it was pay-per-view.
Has anybody that you've battled ever like choked or stumbled or anything like that? Or
Past choked. She stumbled and choked versus me. Looney definitely choked versus me. And yeah. But a lot of my opponents don't really choke.
Does it, if a person more so
Shuri
chokes,
choked, but she got it back.
do you feel like they fuck up, what may have been a classic, or they're like, you're like, damn, like, why did you fuck, you know what I'm saying? Does it depreciate the value of the battle to you?
Not really. Not really. Because, like, say, all right, when me and Shuni was battling, she went first. She choked, she got it back. Then she stumbled, and she got it back. Then when it was my go, you know what I mean? I'm rapping. I'm not even thinking that I'm going to choke. So I'm just automatically thinking, oh, it's going to be a body. I got this. I never choke. I got this. So I'm rapping. And then it happens to me. So it was like, when you guys see the battle and the battle drops, it's like, yo, y'all got to do that shit over. Y'all have to do that shit over. And make it 3 rounds. Make it 3 rounds.
Yeah. I don't know what's the deal. Why people are doing it. Why do you think they're doing 1 round?
A cop out. I feel like it's a cop out.
Well, for some people,
I feel like I don't feel like Shuni should have gave me the battle then and there. Maybe like more like 2019, we could have done it and it would have been, probably maybe on Queen of the Ring 3 rounds. But being that it was in We Go Hard, and Shuni, she's a top, the top name. She's gonna say automatic a 1 rounder. You feel me? I'm basically
money,
under,
right?
like beneath her. So it's like I'll give her a 1 rounder.
But it's also money, right? Like some people can't afford goods, so that's why goods does 1 rounders.
Right.
You know what I mean? So like you ain't gonna.
But I don't even charge that much, like at all.
Well, I'm talking Shuni because Shuni's a top tier, so maybe they couldn't afford to pay Shuni for 3 rounds.
No, that's
so they
true.
had a bag for 1 round.
That's true.
You know what I mean? That's what they do with a lot of top tier people that know that when they do that.
That's true.
Rounds, so.
In a way, that can be a good thing too, because it's like, especially if it's a good one-off, I feel like, should be even more of a demand. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got to, we need rounds 2 and 3. We have to do this all over. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe certain battles that you see that are 1 rounders and you be like, yo, this battle, whatever battle that, you felt could have been a 3-round battle, maybe could happen as a 3-round battle.
Yeah, because it's a lot of shit. Like, damn, man. Who,
I don't mind battling Shuni in 3 rounds.
T-Top and John was a 1-rounder. Like, do we just fucking lose that battle? Because, they did a 1-rounder? Fuck that. Set it up, do a 3-rounder.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Don't let that battle die out.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Shit.
Has any battle ever gone from a 1-rounder to a 3?
I don't know. That's a good question. Has there ever been a 1-rounder and then they wound up doing a...
Anybody watching, do you know if any 1-rounder battle has actually turned into a 3? I can't think of one.
I can't think of one either.
I can think of...
Wait, let me think. No.
Some people, though, 1 round,
female.
it was kind of like... That was all like Farrah and Vixen, I only needed 1 round. I just kind of felt like, and it's nothing against Vixen the Assassin. She was just more so, new. Farrah, I think, did her thing, but I felt like I didn't want to see 2nd or 3rd. I felt like, I don't know what you can do with this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like it's over.
I think me and Shuni, I would have probably enjoyed that as a 3-round battle.
Yeah, I didn't watch that. But
certain battles you could say, yeah, like that would have been a dope ass battle if it was a 3-round battle. If it was 3 rounders, I feel like Shuni and 40 should have been a 3-round battle.
That should have been a 3-round battle. I think E Hart and Official. It's weird because
I don't want to
was content, but I don't know.
No, go ahead.
No. I'm
A lot of that shit that was on that Snoop Dogg shit, I think we lost our moments for those battles. You know what I mean?
And that's like, if Official come back and she battles 40, don't do no 1-rounder. You need to do a 3-round battle.
You
can't come back and
that can't be a 1-rounder. No.
That'll definitely be a cop out right
you
there.
You could come back, do a 1-rounder, warm up with somebody, maybe even you. No disrespect, but
right.
You're not gonna come back and do a 1-rounder against 40. Everybody wants to see that battle.
Yeah.
There was another one. A one round. Okay. Farrah and Couture was a 1-rounder.
On
that Gladiator School card, but
Gladiator School cards was fucking. I wish they were on the real platform.
I don't know if I would have won. I kind of would have wanted to see that 3 rounds, but then I kind of wouldn't have. And it's funny because even with that, I don't think Couture went personal. See,
I don't feel like she went that personal with Farrah either.
Because I felt like Farrah's, and it's nothing against her, but that's what I said. Certain people,
I think
it's
Farrah
already out there.
Farrah just has that effect on certain females. Like, you can talk about personal, but it's like, I've heard it already.
That's what I'm saying. It's been done. Like, Farrah's been done. Hustle has been done. So I feel like if you battle them, you kind of have to come with something else, something different. That's why, and I'll probably catch a lot of flack for it. That's why, or this is one reason why I felt like Jazz didn't do as good versus Official, because I felt like with other people, she was kind of, with the QB thing, she was able to kind of talk about the fight that happened. With Hustle, you know what I'm saying? Like she said, your name should be Miss Struggle. She was able to talk about those things. With Official, I felt like there wasn't too much that she could more so speak on. And I'm not saying that she's not, dope without that, but I kind of felt like if she had something like that, it would have boosted it up.
I think she talked about her having a ghostwriter, though. Like, that was one of those things, right?
What, Official?
Jazz talking about Official having a ghostwriter.
But see, I feel like...
What you feel like?
Because I'm about to say something that's going to hurt my thing, but Couture had actually said that prior, so... It's killing my side. Couture had actually said that she had a ghostwriter, but...
The personal queen.
Right.
The personal queen.
PR writer said Hustle beat Jazz.
I agree.
You think so?
I agree. I agree. It was an edge. I feel like Hustle definitely edged Jazz.
I think if anybody
and I think that was
said
one of Jazz's
way,
first
right
battles on URL.
I think I went with Jazz on that one, though.
I think I went with Jazz on that one as well.
But if anybody said Hustle, I won't be mad that they said that.
Yeah,
I had Hustle edging that.
I think I went with Jazz on that one. I think I went with Jazz.
What rounds you gave Jazz?
I gotta fucking remember.
I can't even remember. I know at least one of those rounds when the mic fucked up and.
Yeah. I had Hustle edging that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gave it to
Jazz. Somebody say that I'm not. I'm not gonna say and say you look at it.
Yeah.
Nah. It was a good battle. I thought it was a great battle.
It was definitely a good battle.
Yeah.
She didn't get bodied or anything like that. Like,
I think Official beat the shit out of
Official. Oh my god.
No. Hustle beat the shit out of Official. That's what you meant. Wait, don't tell me that shit. Wait. Say that again. You said Official beat the shit out of Hustle?
Yeah.
No way.
Where?
You meant to say that the other way. I don't
think I was.
You meant to say that the other way.
You meant to say that the other way.
Yes.
Okay.
No, my bad. It's they're saying Official beat the shit out of Jazz, but Hustle beat Official. Even Official admitted to that.
Hustle beat the shit out of Official.
And then that was Official's revenge when she battled Jazz.
I thought Jazz was fucking fire. She was saying a lot of fire shit. I just think Official just was like, that was her night. I think that was
Well,
the best night official ever had in her life.
Oh, with Jazz?
Yeah.
Yeah, this dude I
In
know.
her career, I mean.
Yeah, he definitely said, she impressed the shit out of me. And I saw the event. I didn't go to the event, so I had to wait for it to come out. This dude I know that watches like he goes to a lot of events too. Like he's in the camera and shit, which is, it's up to him. But when I watched that, I was definitely impressed. With official, I wasn't a huge official fan for whatever reasons. It was something that official. Something that official was giving, I didn't really care for 100%.
No, I was there for her versus K Profit, and she fucked K Profit.
Yeah, she did her thing with that too.
And I watched that. I ever saw her was that night.
And I watched it, and I don't know if I just wasn't tuned
That's
in.
why it just makes sense that her and 40 got a battle.
Facts.
They have to. They have to.
And I feel like 40 probably don't want to really do it because she knows that official is a puncher, and 40 is more so like the schemer. You feel me? She don't like, jump around and trying to, she's
battle rap.
Official is a dangerous puncher.
But I hate the fact that these battles haven't gone down. Like, did y'all know that X Factor just battled Suge?
I saw that earlier today.
Like, those are battles. Like, why
t-shirt.
the fuck didn't this already happen?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then now you got female battle rap like fucking floating out in the fucking ocean right now. Like, will these other battles that we want to see ever happen? You know what I mean?
Giving you the battles that you want to see.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Motherfuckers is lucky I didn't hit the lottery. If I hit the lottery, I'd have do a crazy ass female battle rap card.
Who would you have up there?
Everybody.
Give a couple.
Well, of course I'd have to have Jazz. Like
versus who? Oh, you said Tory.
Yeah. But,
that has to go down, Jazz and Tory. I want to see that.
Stuff that has to go down.
I want to see that.
So yeah, I would definitely have that. Damn, it's like Jazz.
I want to see Tory and Jazz more than my verse, though.
Who?
I want to see Tory and Jazz more than I want to see Jazz in my verse.
Yeah. No, I don't
like that matchup.
I love my verse, but
I like it.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, it was Jazz versus Tory or Jazz versus Gaddis. If you want to do the three, then
I really want to see Jazz versus Gaddis.
Those two,
Gaddis and Tory, C3 versus Gaddis or Tory, like whoever. If it would be Jazz and Couture, Couture, Tory, Gaddis, all of them Jazz need to battle, and it'll probably never happen.
I would like to see. I need C3 and Misfit, but I would also like to see
that's fire.
Misfit
we have
and
to
Jazz.
Have that.
Yeah, that's one of those. It has to happen. But I would take Misfit and Jazz as well.
Yeah.
Only because I do feel like the one good thing about Misfit, not good thing, but she's gone against like some top heavy, you know what I'm saying, people. She hasn't battled 40. No. No. She didn't even battle official. No. See, like you said, those are battles that should have taken place.
All the new girls from that class, she's never battled them.
That's fucked up.
She's battled all the girls from her class when they were all coming up in Queen of the Ring. Yeah. But Misfit hasn't battled the second generation or the third.
These are the things that could have kept female battle rap at that level and never let it drop down. Those battles are supposed to happen by any means necessary.
A good rematch would be QB versus Misfit, I think. Only because I would love to see that definitely again. More elevated than when they first, especially Misfit. I feel like she's definitely elevated.
I love rematches too.
Yeah.
You know, you talking 5, 6, 7 fucking years ago, people battled.
Right.
You know what I mean? And now if they battle, ends are much sharper now.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Jazz versus Tory. I think it's gonna happen.
I hope it's a lot of surprises in 2019 as far as female battle rap. We need it.
I saw Debo shopping for a throne.
I saw him. Yeah. I saw that chair or the throne too. He said something like, "Yeah, I think I'm playing" or something. I saw him pose with it. We'll see.
Maybe somebody's gonna win the throne.
Do you think Jazz versus Tory would be a good look on? Do you think it? A part of me says it. I think it needs something bigger than Queen of the Ring. But I feel like I don't know how URL would react to Tory.
Jazz is not battling on Queen of the Ring I don't.
It has to happen on
anymore.
URL.
I think
Yeah,
all
it's not
Jazz's
on URL.
battles are gonna be on URL.
I think Tori would definitely get the same love on that URL stage.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh
yeah.
hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, the guys know Tory
Mm-hmm.
because I think that's usually what it's a matter of when they take the females and put them on a URL stage, because all dudes that watch male battle rap don't watch female. So
That's
like
true.
there's a lot of people that don't know who Torture is. You know what I mean?
Right.
So if you was to throw Torture on a URL stage, you're like, yo, smack.
Yeah. Right.
Who the fuck
Who's
is
this
this?
nigga?
Right. Right.
You know, but yeah. I think Jazz and Tory would do pretty good, but I think Jazz and Couture would be.
I want to see that. I really don't want to see that Jazz in my verse. Like, I don't.
I don't either.
I do. And I
Why?
think
I'd rather
do.
see my verse and Bonnie, if that ever happened already.
That did happen. That was URL.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was
You know
URL.
what was Born? That
It was
fucked
a
up.
part of the
I was
PGs.
there. It was Born Legacy.
Yes.
That
Fuck.
did happen.
That wasn't a PG battle, though. That was a regular event, like Born Legacy event.
Yeah, I think it was a Born Legacy because I
Like, they
think
was
Jess
the
battled
headliner?
Reed on that same card. That was a fire battle. Her versus, now that I think about it, my versus Bonnie was fire.
Yeah.
Who won that battle with Bonnie in verse?
That I don't
Everybody said
know.
it was an either way.
Yeah.
Either way?
I would
Oh,
have to
that
watch
was a
that again.
fire
I don't
battle.
remember.
A lot of rebuttals. Yeah, that was a fire battle.
I would take my verse and Gaddis.
Mm.
The reason why I would take my verse and Jazz is because I feel like they're both, rappers who, you know, it's not so much about I got a gun this big and, you know, I just feel like there's a difference there. And
They're rappers.
Right.
They're rappers.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So
You
that's why I
know
feel like
that
it would
because
work.
of the freestyles that Jazz put out and the music that my verse puts out. You know,
Right.
she's like hip hop hardcore
Right.
to the
Right.
bone.
Yeah.
To the
Yeah.
gristle.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
she fucking with Rocksteady crew,
Right,
Crazy
right.
Legs and them. Like she a
Right.
hip hop girl.
Yeah,
To be
yeah.
that young and be that influenced
Right.
by hip hop.
Right.
That's dope.
She's more so out there as far as like everybody knowing who she is more than, you know, Jazz.
Right. Is Wildin' Out something that you would ever consider or take on? Or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's rhetorical. Who gonna turn down TV? No. Shit, I don't want to be on TV, but if I'm on TV,
I mean, it's
Well,
good
man.
money. It's good money.
You know, I probably would be. I would do Wildin' Out, but I probably want to be a Wildin' Out girl.
Okay. You said model, see? So.
I probably want to be a Wildin' Out girl.
Okay.
Yeah.
they
Gotcha.
ain't making no goddamn money. They probably get a couple $100 a walk. Because what are they? They only come out there like once, right? It's like 10 fucking girls. You come out and do this, boom, 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 and then you go. And you don't see her again. Like we know the players on
Right.
while on the show.
Right.
Can you name a girl? Can you name a Wildin' Out girl?
What's her name? Dreamdoll. Dreamdoll was a Wildin' Out girl, and she was.
Oh, yeah?
She
I don't
was.
watch Wildin' Out.
Dream Girl was a Wildin' Out girl.
Well, Nick
And
probably
then
had to
she
smash
was
though, 'cause
a
I think
guest
Nick
on
be
the show.
smashing a lot of them Wildin' Out girls. I think he said that though.
Dream
Probably
Doll,
not hard.
yeah.
I'm sure it's not hard to for him to get it from them.
Oh, I'm
Yeah, I'm
quite
saying.
sure. I'm quite
Then again, I guess it could be a little fucked up because, you know, video chicks got like that reputation. You know, like the video chicks from. I don't know any video chicks now because I don't really watch videos as much. But when I did watch them, you know, the Gloria Velez and the Melissa Fords, you know, they got those reputations in terms of, you know, fucking all these rappers. You know what I'm saying? And you know, they say they weren't, but you know, I think that's the.
I don't know. Nick's been doing fucking very well.
Yeah.
Most of his shit don't come out in a negative way. I think only one thing happened with him with somebody he smashed was in a negative way.
Yeah.
But he be keeping his shit on the low like a motherfucker. He even married Mariah Carey and still kept his shit on the low.
Right.
You know? So,
Act like nothing said. I can see Remy coming back on a big card. I couldn't see that.
I could.
You could? I couldn't see it.
Oh, I could see Remy coming back on motherfucking URL.
Remy versus Nikki, set it up.
Oh, that's.
Smack, set it up. Remy versus Nikki.
Can't afford that.
But don't ever say Cardi B. Like, that's no.
Cardi B.
Hell
I don't
to
think
no.
Nicki would do it. I think
No, Nicki wouldn't do it.
She wouldn't do
that
it.
fucking bag would never
Nicki
be
wouldn't
big
do
enough
it.
for her to
Yeah.
do it.
Years ago.
Should be a battle rap. Yeah, right.
Yeah. Years ago there was
Mixtape days, maybe. The mixtape days, she probably would do
Little
it.
Hollywood.
Yeah, before she superly blew the fuck up. Yeah.
But even I think I remember some years ago there was talk about I think this was post Lux battle, but there was talks about Foxy. It was something with Foxy and Remy, and people wanted to see them battle. And Foxy said it would have to be 100,000, and everybody was like, "That, you know what I'm saying, that shit ain't gonna happen." Foxy was like, "What do I have to gain from this? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm at this level. What am I getting from this?"
Doable right now for Foxy and Remy in battle rap.
Yeah, for anybody. You know,
Nick, I mean, some of these
writing.
dudes is getting half that close. You know, not close to
they're
it.
getting a good amount.
So if you can give some of these dudes 50
No,
down,
you could
50
have
down,
that. If they could book a Cassidy on the URL stage, why not book a Foxy?
that's a fact. Well,
They in
now
the
it
same
don't matter.
goddamn- they in the
Foxy's-
same
Foxy's
lane.
out the loop like a
I
motherfucker.
feel like they in the
Yeah.
same lane.
Who?
Cassidy and Foxy.
Yeah, but Cassidy is still he keeps himself relevant.
yeah,
Relevant.
he's
Mhm.
done.
Even though it's not in
Foxy's
battle
not doing
rap,
that,
but yeah,
right.
Foxy. When the last time you heard from Foxy?
On the Queen album.
Yeah.
What's the Queen album? Oh,
Nicki's
the Nicki.
album.
oh, she did a song with Nicki?
Yeah.
How well did that song do?
I feel like it was a buzz for a quick sec. I personally could.
Just because.
Yeah, and I'm a Foxy fan. I felt like it was too much. I couldn't understand what she was saying. It was too much beat. You know what I'm saying? And not
Over
enough.
her
Yeah.
voice,
So I'm like,
yeah.
I can't. And prior to that, her last album was Brooklyn's Don Diva, which was like 2007 or no 2008 or some shit. And she had even said it was a glorified mixtape. And it's funny that I read that she said that because I said the same thing. Like, this is just a mixtape. I think they just threw something out. I think it was with like Koch Records or some shit like that. But it was, yeah.
And she ain't on
just water.
social media. It's like you just don't hear nothing
Yeah.
about her. So how, just here's 100,000 come battle.
Yeah.
Nah, don't make sense.
A Fox versus Kim probably would be a.
I don't want to see.
Oh.
I so hate little Kim right now.
Are you
Why?
I just hate what she did to herself, man.
Yeah.
Like Kim
she
was
was pretty.
always a pretty fucking
She was
girl.
pretty.
Like
Yeah.
why?
Yeah.
I understand you might have wanted to get a little bigger booty or
Yeah.
some bigger breasts, but yo, you're fucking wow.
Kim was really pretty.
Yeah.
wilding. So, but
Yeah. That's
that
again,
plastic
she ain't
surgery.
doing. She ain't no battle rapper either.
Yeah. I know, and there was also talk around that time about Shauna and Remy battling, but they were cool at that time. And I remember Shauna saying, it's not going to happen. Like, I'm not taking money out of her kid's mouth. You know what I'm saying? And she's not taking money out of mine. And they were also cool. So I guess, like how you said earlier, in terms of being friends and battling, it's just like certain battles that wouldn't,
What about the
take
Brat?
place. The Brat battling somebody?
I could see
would
that
tune
one.
in. I would tune in.
I could, yeah, I would
I can
too.
I
see
would
the Brat
tune in.
battling.
I would like to see the Brad battle.
I would tune in. I don't know who, but I would definitely tune in.
Yeah, I would definitely check that out.
Yeah. You know, the one thing that I feel bad for, or that I'm always like, I think it's fucked up, is when you take like a J Mills or a Luck or a Cassidy, and they rapped in one era. You know what I'm saying? It's like, being as though the times have changed, and I'm not saying that they can't adjust their styles, but I feel like people automatically kind of shut them down, like, you can't do what we do now. And it's just like,
But that's where they mess up at. When you, like, when it comes to battling, like, you do your little music and stuff on one side, but then you want to battle, you gotta come to events and support events and see,
That's why J Mills
so
got
you can get the
fucked up
feel.
because he wasn't. You weren't
Yeah.
in tune.
yeah,
You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
right.
Mook
Right.
was in tune. Mook was scheming and
Yeah.
punching
Yeah.
and shit. It might have went over people's heads, but
Right.
he was in. He was in battle rap.
Yeah,
J Mills was in 2002 like a motherfucker.
yeah. I can
Jeez, bro.
agree with that. And I don't like making predictions. Usually when I make a prediction, sometimes the shit goes wrong or it just went completely different than what I thought. But one prediction that I don't think is going to go wrong is, I really think that Goods is gonna kill Cassidy.
Who?
I think Goods is gonna kill.
That's gonna be too easy
Cassidy.
for Goods.
Yeah,
I feel like that's gonna be too easy for
I think
Goods.
he's gonna murder.
I will say this. Cassidy knows that.
No,
So
if Cassidy
is
studies
not
him,
coming the fuck around. He knows this URL is not, and most people don't know that wasn't on KOTD.
Right.
You know, that was that film on shit that the motherfucker just put up the money and threw that battle. You know what I mean? So this is different. He knows this is different.
he knows. I feel like he knows what goods is
and it's
capable
goods.
of. Yeah.
He knows, like, if you shit.
Right. Do you feel like you being a new one, like how I said a lot of times, you know, people underestimate the new chicks, that the new girls are more so underestimated by the older, if I don't call them older, but the seasoned rappers. Do you feel like a lot of times you guys are more so downplayed? You know, she ain't ready, she ain't at the par, she need to do this, she need, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, so maybe, yeah. Yeah, sometimes.
yeah.
Sometimes, but that's where, you know, the new girls gotta come in and do their part. It can't just be one female that's not the star, but the one that's out here working for the other new girls, and then the other new girls is not doing anything. You know what I mean? So I think that's another thing that, you know, that just makes them feel like, oh, these new girls is not ready. They're not branding themselves. They're not doing what they're supposed to do.
And there's no twerk. There's no twerking.
There's
the
no
new girls.
twerking.
You know what
There's
I mean?
no
Like,
yeah.
There's no chess. You know what I mean? And that's what's not to say that you're not good, but there's no. You know what I mean? There's no explosion from none of the new girls, and somebody gotta, you know, smack a bitch on stage or something. You know what I mean? Turn shit up. Nah, just
Yeah, chill.
I gotta smack a bitch.
No, but that's true though. Like I feel like a girl has to do something to have people be like, yo, like who's she? Like we have to watch her. I feel like one of these new girls, make it to World Star. Do something and put yourself on World Star Hip Hop.
But
so
don't embarrass yourself.
No, embarrass yourself.
Right.
I would say embarrass yourself though.
And don't get yourself fucked up either.
Yeah.
Right.
But you know, they need to do more. They do.
Do you feel like in terms of the new girls that any of them need to kind of improve or work on something, you know what I'm saying, to perfect their craft?
It's definitely room for improvement for us all, including myself.
What would you improve?
Only thing I would probably improve more is just my preparation. And that's it. The preparation. I don't want to, you know, speak on the other girls and saying what they need to work on because.
Okay, so if you don't speak on them, but what do you feel like they need to work on? Is it delivery? Is it bars? Is it stage presence? Is it?
I would say delivery, stage presence, and looks as well. Like first impression is everything. So once you're in front of that camera and you look like a fool, they're gonna take you as a joke. They're not gonna take you serious. You know what I mean? And also, girls can have bars, but do you have that it factor? Like he said, you got to do something crazy for a motherfucker to want to tune in to you. You feel me? Like, I do my little dancing thing. Yeah. And that's what tunes people in. You feel me? Like, that's my signature thing.
Right.
The rest of these girls, I just feel like they're rapping to rap and they're not having, you know, they're not doing more. They're not doing more.
Do you feel like there are things that people, like, there was one chick, I can't think of her name, Shuni battled her some years ago, and I think it was like Queen Vixen, don't quote me, but I remember Shorty had
it was Queen Vixen.
Yeah, the mask on, and I'm like, who, why would they have you, like, who's behind you? Like, you did something, in a way it worked, because I remember, but it, you know. Yeah.
When you do something,
but then
you
again,
still have to be dope.
Exactly.
So,
right.
You know, it's like motherfuckers paying for battles. Like, my nigga, why are you paying to battle somebody and you're not dope?
Right.
Exactly.
You just want to do it just to say you did it.
Right.
Like,
and I don't even want to bring this girl up, but she just battled Vixen the Assassin, and you bragging about a battle that you just got smoked. You feel me? You're bragging about a battle you just got smoked on. Now I shouldn't be talking because, you know what I mean? I choke, but that battle between me and Shuni wasn't. Wouldn't say that was really a battle. You had a full-fledged battle with Vixen the Assassin and got smoked. You feel me? So where does that take you? Where does that take you? It takes you nowhere. I feel like she's just trying to compete with girls like me and Pash and Tony, because we're the ones that was, doing whatever we was doing for the brand, is being on cards and stuff, but she wasn't on the card. You know what I mean? So I feel like she's just trying to compete as far as like, well, I can get a name too. All right, you got a name, you got fucked up. Next. You feel me? So it's like, I don't know. I just feel like, I don't know. Next. Okay. These girls just be doing the most. They be just doing the most.
Yeah. So when you say looks-wise, what do you mean in terms of looks-wise?
You don't have to be the prettiest girl at bars. You know what I mean? But you have to, like, make sure you...
Comb your hair?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
No, I mean, like, E-Heart is not appealing that much, but she's respected. A lot of motherfuckers respect her. Her bars are, like, she's fire. People talk about her.
But you're a dirty bitch.
Like, nobody talks about, Unc, you know who Beatrice is?
I know the name.
You know the name?
Yes.
Have you watched the battle of hers?
No.
My point exactly.
I've seen the battle with her and Norma. She battled Norma.
And that to me personally, I feel like
Beatrice
was one of her.
That chick.
No. I feel like that to me was probably one of her, not best battles, but decent battles.
What's the other name? Matrimony. Like, I know Matrimony.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you know Matrimony.
Yeah, and then you said she battled Beatrice battle
Meat Rice. Meat Rice
battle Norma. On that shoot your shot card.
Oh, she was on that card too? Okay.
Yeah.
No.
I actually saw that. I mean, I gave it to Norma. I don't remember too much as far as.
And then that's another thing. I just feel like she's just doing things to, try to get a battle from me. But it's like, I am not battling you because you know what? You have 12,000 views from 2 years ago. Still, what are you going to do for me? What can we do for each other? Why do you want to battle me? What can we do for each other? Can you get me 40,000 views or 20,000? No, you can't. Nobody's going to watch it. Nobody's going to click on the battle. They might click on the battle just to see me and then cut you off.
Right.
Like,
but do you feel like that may be because, like, the Couture thing, nobody, I mean, people, in terms of Pac, Couture annihilated Pac, and there's nothing against Pac. Couture won because annihilated sounds mean. Couture
Wait a
won.
minute. Let's add, I got to watch this battle again. But let me ask this question. Did Couture beat Miss Pac, or did she win because of personal? See, I gotta go watch that battle back and see how good each of them were. I don't remember. We don't remember that, do we? You remember that?
I do.
I watched that battle.
So she beat her lyrically too.
I felt like
lyrically, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what personals. I mean, the baby mattress.
But Miss Pac, she avenged herself when she battled Zan. She battled Zan. When
that was a good
back.
Battle. I fuck with
and
Zan
her bars was fire. So I know, like, maybe being that all that shit that was going on when Couture was doing what she did, she just didn't even want to rap no more. Like, I don't even think she got a word in. Or
because she was I did an interview with her when I think KCJ's first battle in the ring. We were at the gym downtown Manhattan, but I did an interview with Miss Pac. I didn't know Hev was with me at that time. That shit was like almost 200,000 views. Like, her interview talking about that incident got more views than her actual battles. And that's kind of fucked up for her, not for me.
Right. That's what could happen, I guess, with you.
She was good though. She was definitely good. So I don't know.
Yeah.
No, but I'm just saying, it's not always about the looks. You can be the ugliest girl and just be super duper fire. Like,
facts.
Yeah.
And a lot of
clean.
be like, what? Yo, she's dope. Like, fuck the look. She's fire.
And that's what I think it should more so be about. Don't get me wrong. Because they're females, you do want the aesthetic.
But then again, just because you're ugly don't mean you can be on the camera looking ugly either. Like, fix yourself up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you know you already ugly, make sure you about to battle.
Right.
Make up something. Do something.
Like, I know a lot of people, like, I very rarely call people ugly. and I know sometimes people get at Heart for being ugly. And I don't think
Torture
Heart is
doesn't
ugly.
care about.
But I do think Hart's prettiest, or when I thought like she really looked nice, was the Gladiator School battle. I thought Hart really looked, you know what I'm saying, nice. Not to say that she doesn't ever, but I just thought that battle, like, if I had to say your prettiest.
But her personality makes her attractive.
Hart is like cool as shit, man. I would love
she's
to.
so cool.
Yeah, man. Salute that. You know, and I extended the offer for you, Hart. I extended the offer for all of y'all. I think y'all bitches is ducking me. You know what I'm saying? I told all of y'all to more so. We're almost finished.
Yo, he just turned the fuck up, baby. They all coming in now, and maybe to fuck you up.
Hey.
They gonna mom on you now.
But
Come on in.
I want to thank Torture definitely for coming through, being a woman
Thank
of
you
her
for having
words.
me.
You are, you know, like he said, not new, but new. You know what I'm saying? And I definitely, and I'm not just blowing smoke up your ass, but I do see nothing but good things. You know what I'm saying? Coming from you, you already have a buzz. You know, you know, the sky is the limit more. So, you know what I'm saying?
Most definitely.
Yeah. Respect. If you want to tell people how they can get in contact with you.
Well, if you want to follow me on Instagram, is juicy_torture. The O is a 0. Facebook, just type in Juicy Torture and I'll pop up.
Juicy.
My government name is gonna pop up, but you'll see my face.
Okay, that works. And look, we look forward. You have what battle coming up?
I have a battle versus P-Easy on High Society. It's called the Molly card. I'm gonna share the flyer later. I'm gonna post the flyer later,
Tag
so
me in
everybody can know where.
Tag me in.
Okay.
February 2nd.
Right. And where is it located?
It's located in 95-15 Queens Boulevard.
Okay.
If I'm not mistaken, don't quote me on this.
Right.
But I believe it is, 95-15 Boulevard, something Boulevard.
Right. And also, thank you to the people that have been checking in. PR Writer, Jay Philly, Larry Shaw, Mail, Act Like Nothing. I'm going to forget people. RG, a.k.a. RG, Tonio Houston, Soul Bruh Harmony,
Thank
a few
you.
others. Reach out to, you know what I'm saying, some of your favorite chicks. Tell them to come on. Next week, we'll make sure to have someone as well. Maybe Tia S, Pash Porter, Tony Blanco. You know what I'm saying? It's an open offer.
Official. Miss Hustle.
Right.
Miss Hustle.
Right. Remy. Go all
Lady
the way.
Luck.
Right. Thank you once again for tuning in. Definitely check out all battles from Torture. Give her respect.
Yes.
Have a good night. Take care.
Thank you.
Oh, shit. Just like that. You caught me off guard.
That's all right.